is Ger Canning.
Cork's selection this week reflects the range of abilities open to Jimmy Barry Murphy. Rob O'Shea, Alan Cadigan and Luke O'Farrell start this afternoon, while Damien Cahalán's knee injury has cleared up and he returns to left corner back. And fresh from their thumping win over Kilkenny, Tipperary featured Dara Egan in goal and Conor O'Brien at left full. There's a first league start of the year for All-Ireland winner Paddy Stapleton at number 2, and one late change. Ronan Marr comes in place of Cathal Barrett. Barry Kelly's in charge. Cork play from right to left in the first half on a perfect day. Nash once more. Swinging it into space here. Looking for a combination of either Cadigan or Conor Lehan. Runs on as far as Cadigan, driving it off his left-hand side. And another white flag for Cork. First point of the day for Alan Cadigan. Ran on very kindly for them there. It's a dangerous duo to have in your forward line on that flank. That ball was hit away only as far as Shane McGrath. Down as far as Seamus Calnan. Calnan getting out ahead of Cahalán, swinging around beautifully and putting it over the bar. Beautifully done by a very talented full forward. Well, he got 8 points last year in the league quarter-final against Cork and 2-4 in the All-Ireland semi-final. Paddy Stapleton comes across, grabs it with his hand, gets out quickly. Away into the middle here as far as Shane McGrath. Daniel Carney after him. Good combined play, however, as Tipperary retained possession. And the final shot is again by Jason Ford, and he's unchallenged. And now that's 3 in a row for him, and 4 in all. And the teams are level at 7 points apiece. Noel McGrath set it up here for Jason Ford, 2 of the really quality performers in this Tipperary forward line. Shane McGrath now. McGrath steering this one straight down through the centre. Cahalán tries to scoop it out, didn't get to it, however. It's back in once again. It's in here as far as Brendan Marr. What a save that is! Nash, superb, denying Brendan Marr a first league goal of this season. When the ball was played through to Brendan Marr by Niall O'Mara, it was down low, a difficult one for Nash to take, but he performed superbly. 24 minutes gone in the first half. 9-7, Cork lead. Tip with the best goal chance so far. Cormac Murphy comes again. He scored 2 points already in this year's league. And a first this afternoon in what is his rookie league year. Did well to come away, struck it from 65 metres out, and that's 10 points to 7. Paddy Stapleton racing out for it. There as well to take it very smartly is Patrick Horgan. The man the Cork fans call Hoggy has a shot. And that lands on the netting and over the bar. His 7th of the day, the first to come from open play. He's been very consistent with the frees, and he's now made it 14 points to 10. This was a great run by Patrick Horgan, and the Glen Rovers star gets another one. Marr lobbing it in there dangerously inside towards Niall O'Mara. Breaks back down to Noel McGrath. Back into Seamus Calnan, and Calnan scoops it up. A point rather than a goal. Well, it was a goal that was gaping there. Calnan went after it, scooped it up and down and in and onto the netting. And the Tipperary fans thought it was in the back of the net. 3 changes made by Tipperary. Start of the second half. Cork have made 1 change. Rob O'Shea denied initially, but this time it's Aidan Walsh up in support. Playing it on here as far as Seamus Harnedy. He's got a support player outside. That's Lehan. Lehan coming in from the angle here, strikes and putting it into the corner of the net. Conor Lehan's 2nd goal of this Alliance campaign, and it comes 7 minutes into the second half. Lovely hand pass there from Seamus Harnedy. Back out here as far as Lehan, and he drills it in past Dara Egan. First goal of the game finally arrives. A real boost for Cork, and Lehan has it again. Back down here, Paddy O'Sullivan trying to contain that with difficulty. Conor O'Brien's after him. Referee allows play to continue. Horgan advances. They've got 1 goal, they look for another. They've got it. His first goal of this year's league. And that has come really within 60 seconds of the last one. 43rd minute of the match. Dreadful defending at the back by Tipperary. Horgan advanced, and Horgan slipped it in once again past the goalkeeper. All of a sudden it is 2-16 to 15 points. Calden comes again, and Niall O'Mara puts it over and gets a point, his second point of the game. But they were really going for a goal this time. He was trying to tee it up there for O'Mara, looking to bat it in past Anthony Nash. This time of the year you can normally expect Tipperary and Cork, when they meet at this stage of the league, to serve up a lot of scores. And that's happening again here with Seamus Harnedy now coming in, hitting it off the post, down to Paulie O'Sullivan. 2 last week and a goal here. A third for Cork. Paulie O'Sullivan, who's a hugely popular figure here. Seamus Harnedy looked up, fed it in, was going for a point, but Paulie O'Sullivan was anticipating like a good predator. And there he was, just outside the small square rather, and into the back of the net. So a goal on 52 minutes for Paulie O'Sullivan. And Cork come again, and it's Patrick Horgan. He's already got a goal and 8. He means business, still going. Oh, what a bullet. An absolute rocket from Horgan. 60 seconds after Paulie O'Sullivan rattled the back of the Tipperary net, there was nothing they could do to stop the Glen Rovers player. Let it hit on the ground and he dropped it in past Dara Egan, and it flew into the net. 4-19 to 19 points. That's in by Bonnermar. Into Seamus Calden. Calden feeding it outside here, an opportunity for Bergen. Goal back, Kieran Bergen. I don't remember him scoring a goal before for Tipperary in League or Championship, but he's done it here. Seamus Calden fed it for him, and he was game, one-handed, batted it in past Anthony Nash. One again here by Paudie Marr. He won't be one bit pleased about losing big time to Cork down here in Cork, and that's Calden going in, looking for something, slipping it inside here. A real opportunity, and Jason Ford. Another goal. Calden did really well, got up strongly, referee allowed an advantage, and Jason Ford slung it in past Anthony Nash. 4-20 to 2-21. Well, they were hopelessly out of this after Cork's 4th goal. But they have shown enormous reserves of character as Noel McGrath hits another one, and Noel McGrath puts it over the bar, and it's a 2-point game. If Cork lose this match, they are going to feel very aggrieved because they have had such an advantage. James Woodlock. Back it comes here again. Once more they advance here. In the thick of it there was Conor Kenny. Back out it comes towards Shane Burke, second half substitute. Still there's an opportunity, and that ball's gone over the bar, and it's the equaliser. It's been Conor Kenny, the sub, who's got it. His first point since coming on from an acute angle. James Woodlock has a support player to his right, doesn't use him. Woodlock goes again, slips it across towards Calnan. Calnan hits it back here to Noel McGrath. Is there a winner coming up here? He steps away from trouble, he hits it, and he puts it over the bar, and he's got a 7th, and Tipperary have come from about 12 points down to a situation where they are now 1 point up. It's an amazing turnaround. You don't see this happening too often. Deep into stoppage time, and it's all over. An amazing victory for Tipperary, who at one stage in the second half looked like they were hopelessly going to be on the losing end by a big margin. With the final score, Tipperary 2-28, Cork 4-21. Some victory.
Did you think it was possible when you were 4 goals down?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this team has got good resolve and has good belief in itself, and you know, the players determined what happened at the end of that game. You know, and I thought great credit to them. Well, you know, we seemed to lose our way in the second half after getting a very good lead. We allowed Tipperary to dominate us, and I suppose they're very good players when they get into a run, and we lost our shape. I thought Mark Ellis went off, particularly at centre back, and we seemed to lose our way completely after that.
A remarkable match, and as I said earlier, when Cork and Tipperary meet, something always happens. What did you make of it, Anthony Daly?
Marty, if you were bringing a tourist to a hurling game, I think that's one of the games you'd bring them to show all the beautiful skills. And 4:21, 2:28, it was lovely to watch. Not so sure I'd have been too happy myself if I was playing as a defender or managing. But there was very little to play for, top spot or second spot possibly. So it was a bit of a shootout, and there was a lot of loose stuff, very little intensity, but beautiful stuff to watch, and some fantastic scores.
Well, it started slowly, but it's certainly the momentum gained. From your perspective, Liam Sheedy, what do you make of Tipperary?
Tip will be very happy. You know, I mean, they've won the last 4 after losing by 12 points in their first game against Dublin. I mean, there would have been question marks. So to have gone, I mean, they scored 218 against Galway, 218 against Clare, 222 against Kilkenny last week, and they're rack up 228 today. So they have a lethal forward line. But I think what will most please Eamon going into the quarter-finals, the knockout stages, will be the fact that he's given a lot of guys chances. So it looks like he's got 20+ players. So the competition for places in Tip is building, and I suppose that's the biggest plus for Eamon.
Well, some brilliant performances today in Parky Rain. Pat Horgan, I think, scored 2-8. Seamus Harnedy was good. We're used to Anthony Nash scoring spectacular penalties, particularly in 2013. But today, his goalkeeping was superb.
Yeah, and when you score 228, sometimes you don't pick out the keeper, Marty, and you have to say Harnedy had a great game at centre-forward. Horgan, I think for the 3rd week in a row, has scored 14 points, albeit 2-8 today. But to me, Nash was superb again today and showed why he's the best in the country, to my mind. And, you know, one-on-one with Brendan Maher, stands up, you know, and gets down low then with the hurley. You know, no shirking the shot. Maybe Brendan might have looked for the corner a little bit more, but credit to the keeper on his game all day. Again, very quick off his line. He plays a bit like a sweeper, used to the ball. Great ball out to Cormac Murphy, who's been a great find for Tip. Again, Tip beginning to put under pressure, stands up that time to it, and then gets down to bravely puts the body in the way, and, you know, just Shamie Callan hops it in front of him, and it hops right up to his face and gets down again. Real bravery. And then when Tip have gone ahead, Bonner, who had really turned it on at that stage, one-on-one, again, a fantastic save. And you can see why he's their captain. He leads by example, Marty, and he's a great choice from Jimmy's point of view, I think. Well, an intriguing clash, and certainly we look forward to more from Liam and Anthony as well. Coming up next, the battle of the 2013 and 2014